Hey everybody, what's going on? Jerome here, and welcome to an awesome video about Blades and Rings. An awesome game that you guys should definitely go and check out. I want to thank them ahead of time for sponsoring this video. But for those of you that don't know what this game is, pretty much it is an awesome game where it's an open world hack and slash game where you can level up, do all sorts of quests, play against other players as well. And as you could tell from this open world scenario here, look, there's other players online you could see actively playing. And the cool part about this game as well is that not only do you get skill level and different weapons and armor based upon different enemies that you may or may not beat, or just based upon quests you complete, but it also has a dedicated storyline and adventure that you can follow along with that. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's just a ton of fun. It's something that you definitely want to check out if you have some spare time. In the description at the top, I have a link to where you can download it on both Android and iOS devices, and I gotta say, it is really fun. But pretty much what you can do in this game, as you can see right here, right now, is you could test some of your abilities by facing off against different types of creatures all around the world that you might find, like these people which are possessed villagers. You can also go back here and there may be different creatures along the way, such as in this part of town where they're having a problem with different types of demon hunters as well as just boars running around. And pretty much along the way, you'll find different types of side quests and quests that'll help you progress over time. And will even give you access to all sorts of really cool special abilities. So if you want to do a quest, all you have to do on the left side of the screen is tap the message that says "The Elders Concerned Talk to Rune," and it'll say something different every time depending on how far into the storyline you are. From there, it'll set you off on your adventure and you're ready to go. So we click that one. It says Dark Knights have invaded Shell Island and seem that they are looking for a ring. So we can go ahead, we can claim that, and we can go ahead and do the mission. So now once we hit that, it says auto pathing if you see on screen there, and it'll actually take you to and from the different mission you're on. Now along the way you got to be careful because you may find some bad guys like gremlins such as this going around. And look, once you kill them, you sometimes will be able to get different types of armor, and it'll tell you if it's better or worse than any type of armor that you have. If it ends up being better, you can just click the equip button and auto equip that armor and get stronger and stronger over time. Now the fun part about the game is that, like I said before, I don't know about you guys, I love games that you can level up in and get better and better at. So pretty much in your spare time, let's say you go to do a quest and you're not good enough or you're having trouble with it for whatever reason, maybe you need more attack, HP, maybe some of your other stats are lacking, you can just go ahead and train on all these different creatures around the world and you get better and better over time. It's pretty cool. And make sure you go ahead and pick up all the items off the ground, like gold lying around, things like that, because it'll allow you to buy better gear as well. Because the game isn't just only about questing and beating other enemies so that you can actually get better armor and weapons. You also kind of need to buy them as well throughout the game too. So it's pretty cool. But anyway, once you're done beating one of the quests, like that one, which was literally just defeating 5 gremlins, you can click on the button, go back to the person, and claim your reward. Just like that. Once you're done with that, if you hit the button again, it'll take you over to the next quest, where, for instance, this guy, Lewis, says, I saw a shadow in my window that night. I heard they went towards the east. So now if we hit the claim button, it says, eliminate 6 enchanted soldiers. So these guys right here, we just got to defeat 6 of them, and we'll be all good to go. So we beat 5, they respawn, and oh, look, we just got better equipment. I think we just actually got a better sword right there. That's pretty cool, actually. So let's go ahead, and we'll just defeat some of these guys up. Get out of here, enchanted soldiers. I don't even care that you're level 10. I'll take you all on. Let's go. And ooh, bronze helmet. Don't mind if I equip that and get even more defense. So now that they're all dead, once again, you can either keep on fighting them if you want more XP, or you can keep on questing. I would suggest keep on questing early on, because you shouldn't have trouble defeating them at the beginning of the game. However, later on, as you get further and further, you might run into some trouble. So Tree Folk says, my power is getting weaker and weaker. Please do help stop the lost people. So we have to eliminate 8 possessed generals, and these guys are a little bit stronger than anyone we've faced before, but that's fine because one of our abilities is actually unlocked in a second here. So it looks like they're level 12. We just ended up beating them anyway, but in the next mission, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys exactly what we can do with one of these special abilities. So right here, guess what? If you can defeat these mobs, the Tree Folk will give you something in return. So there we go. We hit go, and there it is. I forged an extraordinary weapon using natural elements. If you can defeat the enchanted soldiers ahead, I can ask Malaric to give the weapon to you. So obviously, we want that weapon, right? So what do? We go ahead and we defeat the possessed generals all around, and we have 2 seconds so we can use our power-up. There we go. Time to use our super ability. Look at that on the ground. It was a nice little ground pound. It only takes a couple seconds to recharge. And we have another one that takes minutes upon minutes to do, but that's fine too. There's also an auto combat feature as well, so you can actually tap tap on them, and if that's what you want to do, you can go ahead and do that, and it just makes things a lot easier for you if you're more of a passive player than an active one, which is fine either way, because some people just like to get immersed in the storyline, and you know what? That's cool too. I mean, it all depends on the mood you're in, I guess. Me and Maloric were looking for the tree folk, but I couldn't find Maloric when we were about to come back. Alright, well, let's go ahead and take care of that. Help Lewis find his Maloric. Maloric, oh, well, he didn't get too far at all. He's right there, Lewis. Maloric's literally right there. I hid in here in order not to get caught by the enchanted soldiers. They're killing people. Okay, well, looks like we got more enchanted soldiers we got to deal with. I think the real target of the Spiritus is Grandor. They want to occupy the city. Well, we can't let that happen. We have to eliminate the goblin leader. And oh my gosh, talk about a huge boss here. This guy is, oh, he's big. This is like our first boss battle we've ever dealt with. Take a look at his health bar there. And if you look, every time you bring his health bar down, it goes another layer deeper. So right now he has ×5, which means he has 5 more of those overall health bars, but we're taking them out pretty well. If you look at the top left, we have our XP as well as our mana, so you can see how well we're doing. And oh! Well, we ended up beating him and leveling up big time and getting a brand new sword. And right here as well as that, you'll notice that you also get tutorials as time goes on. So let's say you're ever confused about what to do next, the tutorials should be able to help you. And now look at this. Even though we already defeated the goblin leader, he respawned, and look how much quicker we're able to defeat him that time, because we literally just went ahead and leveled up so much. I mean, we're actually doing tremendously well right now. So we can go ahead, click on the next quest for level 12, Grandor's Crisis, and talk to Ormel. And Ormel should be able to give us a hand here, so let's see. Oh, that possessed general tried to hurt us. We just received a report that Grandor has been encircled by the orcs. Well, that's not good. We gotta go and take him out. Alright, well now it's time for us to challenge Spiritus, our first boss battle, like true boss battle that we're doing here. And get ready for it, because this one's gonna be extremely difficult. We do get the Ring of Aura, though, after we defeat him, so that's very, very important to the storyline. We gotta make sure we can take this one out. But here we go against Spiritus. Luckily enough, we've plugged some good gear along the way that's kind of helped us out with all this, because we've been doing a lot of training as well as battling the different types of quests, which is, as I recommended, a very good idea to level up, because you'll get better armor that way. It's smarter to train instead of just going through and only doing the quests. So you can do a good mixture of the two, kind of like we've been doing, and you'll be just fine. But here we go. We'll take this guy out. We do have 10 minutes to defeat him, but we clearly don't even need it. We are about to take him clean out, and down goes Spiritus, just like that. So we got the Ring of Aura. We are looking good, looking fine. And there we go. And it actually told us what it did. And look, that's one of our new special abilities. So let's try and go ahead and use this new ring. So I want to see if I can find a group of people. Well, first of all, let's defeat this possessed general in the way. Oh my gosh. We just like one-shotted him. Jeez. Okay. I want to find a group of them, though. I want to find like a group of people that I can just kind of take out super easily. Like this right here. Ready? Here we go. Let's try it out. And boom! Oh my gosh, that was pretty cool, but here we go. Where's the new one? Where's the new attack? 4 seconds left. I'm going to run around in circles and hide from these people. In the meantime, all right, and that is so cool, the spin attack like that, to try and hit all those targets. Pretty cool, so you're actually able to use an ultimate ability from the rings that you receive to turn yourself into a god and get all sorts of crazy power-ups and abilities. Not only that, but there's a bunch of different classes as well to explore, such as the mage class, and finally, if you're feeling up to it and you're feeling good enough to face off against another player, they even have player versus player mode. But either way, everybody, that right there in a nutshell is how you play Blades and Rings. It's a fun game I'd highly suggest checking out. I want to thank them once again for sponsoring this video. Remember, if you want to try and download it, there's a link in the description where you get it for iOS and Android devices. Definitely give it a try if you're looking for a new game out there in the mobile app department. But apart from that, take care, my friends. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time with some more epic videos.